My name is Tatiana, and I'm a van life mug reseller who loves to explore. Come with me on a 1-week road trip where I drive from one end of Vancouver Island to the other. And I mean the very end. Cape Scott, to be exact. I'll be showcasing some hidden gems along the way, as well as maybe some not so hidden gems. And it's no trip with Tats without some thrifting. So, let's begin.
Good morning, everyone. I am now in the parking lot of the Kinsol Trestle, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's a trestle. This is about a 10 to 15 minute walk from the parking lot to the trestle itself, or a really fast bike ride. I'm not even there yet, and this place is so much busier than what I remember, I guess because the trail is that much more accessible, as well as there's like signs pointing towards the trestle. Before, when I was young, you had to just know where it was or you would end up in the wrong place. So it's incredible to see how popular this trail has become. Standing at 144 feet tall and 617 feet long. It's a magnificent beauty. This is definitely a West Coast adventure. If you want to see some wicked history, some really cool old architecture, and a PNW forest, this is the place to be. Little recap, I would come on the weekday. Again, like if you want to avoid crowds, weekdays is where it's at. I found that this morning it was jam-packed with bikers and dog walkers. So if you want to avoid the crowds, come later in the day on the weekend or just come on a weekday. But other than that, it's fantastic. If you're a van lifer, there is no sleeping in the parking lot. There are signs that says no camping in the parking lot. Some people have done it before, but the area is getting a little bit more developed, so I could totally see locals calling the cops on you, just FYI. As well as there are washrooms on either side of the bridge if you so need. There is no running water though, so just a little tidbit for my fellow van lifers up there. That concludes my time here at the Kinsol Trestle. If you are ever in Shawnigan Lake, make sure to put it on your list because it's a wonderful walk. It's a free thing to do, and you know, I like showing off my hometown. What can I say? Now I am about to get back into the van and drive to Nanaimo, where the thrifting begins. Just finished the trip at the Valley Village in Nanaimo. It's funny, the guy at the till's like, wow, these are like really expensive. And I'm like, you're telling me. Anyway, my thrift journeys for today have come to an end because there are no other thrift shops that are open. So I'm going to drive to a town called Parksville, and there I am going to go to the gym and have a shower and chill. So see you guys tomorrow.
And it isn't a classic Tats trip without some sound issues. Yep, that's right. I don't know why my mic decided to not work this morning, and then all of a sudden midway through this video it starts to work. If anyone knows why Rode Mic does that, please let me know in the comments below. Anyway, I just saying good morning. Excuse the hair and the mess. I just woke up. I didn't have any interruptions during the night, which is always such a relief. Today, I'll be showcasing a few things in the area, but first, we'll do some thrifting.
We are in Parksville right now, and there's a thrift shop called SOS Thrift, and it is the most popular thrift shop here in Parksville, and there's always a line, but their stuff is always so good and they always have so much, so I'm excited to go there. But first, coffee. The best thing just happened. Actually, I should preface. There was about a month stint there where I wasn't living in the van. When I was grabbing my breakfast, I noticed they had fishy crackers. And I totally forgot I had these. This is like finding money. I cannot wait to eat these. Oh, this is gonna be my late night snack tonight. Oh my gosh, my day just got so much better. I just finished at 2 thrift shops here in Parksville. There is another one, but it's sort of in the opposite direction that I'm going, so I won't be going to that one. I am now headed to Coombs. We're gonna go see the goats on a roof.
Si sa, noi del sud parliamo a voce alta. Si sa, noi del sud facciamo discussione imposta.
As you can see, it's not a hidden gem. It's the most popular thing to do in Coombs. People come here just to get photos of the goats on the roof. To be fair, this is actually the first time that I've actually really stopped to look at them and actually gone into the market, which I kind of regret not doing. So there's more to Coombs than the goats on the roof, obviously. There's tons of tiny gift shops, cafes, restaurants, and even a very popular ice cream spot in the summer. Having said that, this is a popular spot in the summer and there's hardly any parking. So if you do want to come in high season, I'd come here early. Off to our next stop of the day. You just have to see when we get there. Parked up at our next stop. Got really lucky and got one of the last spots here. I didn't realize how busy this was going to be, and like, this is an up and coming spot, but it's not exactly developed for tourists yet, so this place was a little bit interesting to find, and it got busy really quickly. I am very lucky that I was able to get a parking spot because within half an hour they all filled up, if not more. There's even people parked way up on the road on the long side of the highway. That's how busy this place has become. So we're off to see Hole in the Wall. Please excuse the truck noise. We are literally right off the highway.
12 seconds later.
So after you park, I actually have no idea which way to go. I was looking at a map that I had, and it says to go one way, and then there's a hand-drawn map on a piece of garbage stapled to a tree that says something otherwise. So I'm just gonna follow one trail for a little while, and if that doesn't work out, then I'll go back the other way, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. I already know that I'm going in the wrong direction. Fingers crossed, maybe whoever wrote these instructions did a really bad job. So the directions I read were correct but incorrect. They were correct in the sense that like I still got to the main road, but the thing is it was just a unnecessary detour. Just walk down the road past the gate, because you'll come upon a gate, hence why you can't drive down here and you have to park up by the highway, and you'll come to a clearing and you'll see the sign that says Hole in the Wall, and then you go right and then you follow that path, and we'll see from there. I might have taken a few detours, but we made it.
You're never lost among the crowd with me. Never lost among the crowd with me.
It'll probably disappoint you to know that hole in the wall is not a natural phenomenon. It's actually man-made. Back in the day, they used to dig big holes for pipes, and of course, have since been removed. But yeah, man-made for pipes, not a natural phenomenon. But I'm sure there is somewhere in the world that there's something similar like this that is natural, and if there is, let me know in the comments below because I want to see that.
I'll push you back towards the land and sea. They're going down for love, and love is free.
I always like seeing what's downriver because sometimes there's a little bit more rocks so you can jump to the other side, but it doesn't look like it on this one. However, the rock formations here are so cool. From the hole, there's a beach with a bunch of makeshifts.
Anywhere you go, I see. You're never lost among the crowd with me.
I think I got there just in time. When I got there, there was no one there but me, so I was able to get a lot of shots. And now there's a bunch of crowds and people with cameras and drones and stuff. It does make me wish I had a drone, but not yet. Saving up. Once I get back to the parking lot, I'm going to show you which way not to go so you don't get lost like I do. And okay, to be fair, I wasn't actually lost. It was just a minor detour and bad directions that I chose to follow. So, back to the parking lot. So, overview, I would give yourself an hour to see the hole in the wall. It's about a 10 or 15 minute walk to the hole, and then half an hour to just walk about and take photos. Apparently there is another waterfall over there that you can go see that I heard someone talking about, but there's no service, so I couldn't look it up to see how far it was. But also, I have a 3-hour drive ahead of me, so I had to cut that short, as well as in the parking lot, because I saw someone do this today. If you're an RV or a camper trailer, don't pull into the parking lot. I'm sorry, you most likely will have to skip this, because what ended up happening with these people is they had a giant trailer on the back of their truck, as well as they were pulling another trailer on the hitch, and there was no parking, and there's nowhere to turn around, so they had to back up onto a highway, and a big truck was coming, and it honked at them, and almost caused a crash. If you're an RV or a trailer or camper trailer, you might have to think twice before coming on. So I see what happened. I went to a different parking lot than the one that was in the instructions. Both got me to the same place, but I understand now why their directions said head off into the trees instead of following the road. So now I'm in the wrong parking spot. I don't have to walk up the highway to the right one. So, just go down the road. This is where we're parked. That is where you walk. Don't go that way. Go that way, down the road and past the gate.
The gun done for love. It's a pulse and shove.
You guys, this place, I swear to God. Wow.